Hello, welcome back to ReddyControls. As mentioned earlier, CPU is the most important element of the PLC, and the CPU forms what can be considered as the brain of the system. And the three main components of a CPU are the processor, the memory, and the power supply, as shown here. So this indicates a power supply is feeding power to the processor, and a memory which the processor interacts with, and you have the input interface card and an output interface card. So this again one more way of explaining where all the inputs are connected to the input interface card, and you have your processor memory, which in the memory where you have your PLC logic program running, and then you have a power supply external source, and then you have an output interface module which interfaces with the output. So now coming to the processor scan, right? So if you look more closely onto this one, this is how the processor total scan is represented. The first thing the program does is it first reads the inputs and then solves the logic problem or the control program, turns the internal coils on and off, and then updates the output, and then gives the end of scan signal. The energizing or de-energizing of these internal inputs will not, however, turn the output devices on or off. Once the processor has finished evaluating all the control logic programs that turns the internal coils on and off, it will perform an update to the output interface modules, thereby turning the field devices connected to each interface on and off. This process of reading the inputs, executing the program, and updating the output is known as a scan. And here is a different visualization where the processor starts with reading the inputs, program execution, and updates the output, and then gives the end of scan. And in the next video, we'll talk more about the details of the program scan and how is the scan time calculated.